I want to give all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, GMS, who labor night and day so we are well fed, so we can go out in the highways and hedges, make videos, searching out for the hopeful elect, the 144,000. Peace and blessings and salutations to all the men of Great Millstone, GMS, who are out there on the highways and hedges, making videos, by any means getting this word out for the hopeful elect. Peace and salutations to all the family members of GMS, Great Millstone, that's out there. Women and children, significant others. And peace and salutations to all those that support this truth and sincerity. Shalom. Let's get into it. Salakia. It's about to go down. To show you how crazy these people are.
Into a high-speed pursuit. This blue pickup is an unmarked Border Patrol vehicle chasing the fleeing car wash worker, who, according to this driver's video synchronized with CCTV footage, runs right in front of George's Jeep.
We were so close to running him over, and then we'd see this blue truck trying to ram us on my side. I just thought it was road rage at that point because the vehicles are not marked or anything.
But then the pickup suddenly stops to let an agent jump out.
This video's fair use. Using this video
it gets rear-ended by
for
George's
teaching
Jeep.
What's going on in these last days. Fair use, no gain.
They jump out.
No money making from these videos.
And we didn't even have
not
anything
making fun
to
of
do
anyone
with it.
in these
We were
videos.
just trying to get away
Only
from
doing
that
newscasting.
George tries to back away,
in these
but his
videos.
bumper is
That
hooked
is
under the pickup. Both vehicles surge backward, right into a gray vehicle behind them. Meanwhile, about 5 minutes away in the neighboring town of Maywood at Express Fleet Wash, another turn and burn operation is about to unfold. Driving nearby on his way to work is Edgardo Urias, a 19-year-old college student. His dash camera shows a blue SUV on his left, veering into his lane and cutting him off.
There was no signal, no anything, and I just thought regular LA drivers.
But then the SUV suddenly stops in a busy lane of traffic, and the back door flies open. The impact sends Edgardo's side mirror flying through his window.
Yeah, bro! What the fuck?
No one in the SUV appears to acknowledge the collision. Two men in ballistic vests scramble out to the drying area. Other agents who hang back to dislodge their car door ignore Edgardo.
I see that this is a suspected ICE raid. I'm still not going to leave without insurance because that could be still the hit and run on me. And then I also have my car messed up.
For nearly 2 minutes, Edgardo, who seems free to leave, snaps photos and pleads for insurance. But then, after taking down a passerby who flees into traffic, agents abruptly turn their sights on Edgardo.
I'm just confused. What's going on?
You're a PD federal agent, so you will be arrested. Yeah.
Why are they arresting me after they caused an accident?
Back at Jack's car wash, a worker in green named Manuel is getting questioned and detained.
Leave them alone, they're just working. They're just working, bro.
Across the lot, a worker in white is looking on. Jose Cervantes Licia is a longtime employee of Jack's who appears increasingly agitated watching the raid unfold. Suddenly, he charges toward the agent, leading Manuel away.
I didn't do nothing. Oh, shit.
A scuffle breaks out.
Oh, shit, hey.
Then, a silver pickup flies across oncoming traffic and rams into an unmarked federal vehicle.
I was on the floor. Just fucking hit the ice truck. Hell yeah. Fuck ice, perro.
Manuel gets loose. Jose gets chased. Both get caught and cuffed. And they're sitting inside, terrified. The masked agents are trying to take George into custody.
Get out of the car, get out of the car. Trying to get George out, but they didn't say who they were. They didn't say why. We didn't open the doors because we were scared.
Fucking dogs, man. What the fuck?
One agent pulls out a baton.
6 children were hospitalized after breathing in chemical irritants when a flashbang went off under their car as they were trying to get home. Ian Russell is here with their story tonight. Ian?
Yeah, well, Julie, certainly a scary moment for this family. Destiny and Sean Jackson say they were on their normal route home yesterday when they saw the protest unfolding, eventually getting caught up in the crowds as chemical deterrents and flashbangs exploded around them. Chaotic moments in North Minneapolis Wednesday night as chemical gas, flashbangs, and fireworks were exchanged.
We were leaving South Minneapolis from our son's basketball game at Anderson Middle School.
As the night unfolded,
We started to see, lights and stuff.
one North Minneapolis family trying to make their way home.
Like, even trying to leave, I couldn't go backwards, forward. It was like I was just stuck.
Destiny and Sean Jackson, along with their 6 kids, had just left the nearby grocery store after the game when they turned onto Lyndale. Sean says they tried to take a side street after they saw the crowds.
There's nothing we can do if it's blocked off.
Sean and Destiny say they were stuck between crowds of protesters and law enforcement. When law enforcement tried to disperse the crowd,
All we heard was boom, and every airbag deployed.
off near their car as tear gas enveloped them.
And I was screaming to my oldest son, Sean. I'm like, get out, get out. Like, I can't, Mom, and I can't breathe.
Destiny says bystanders pulled her into a home to check on her as she screamed that her 6-month-old child was still in the car.
He was just like lifeless, like he had like foam like around his mouth, and you can he had tears coming out his eyes. I was giving him mouth to mouth, and I remember stopping and I said, I will give you all my best till you get yours back, because nobody wants to see their kids like that.
The family was taken to the hospital, all now okay.
Like, my kids' stuff is still in the car. My son's school stuff.
A family on their way home, caught in chaos. And the family says physically they are okay, but the mental side of things has been challenging for them. And financially, they say it will be tough to replace their vehicle. We have ways to help them right now over on care11.com. Julie.
Wow, your heart goes.
Want to bring out some scriptures. I'm going to try to bring out 5 hit home scriptures. Hope that this is edifying to the audience. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And this is verse 2. And it reads, For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come off as a thief in the night. So when you look at all this stuff that's happening, you've seen the stuff that's happening with the northern tribe that was at the car wash, and you've seen how the stuff happened with the family that just came from a game, and the ICE was out there, and all this stuff just came upon them as a thief in the night, basically illustrating that the stuff that's going on right now is just going to come out of nowhere. It don't necessarily have to be at nighttime when this stuff is going to hit. It could be broad daylight. It could be when you're at your job. ICE could just roll up in your job, depending on the type of job you have. They could just roll up in there. So even if you are trying to stay out of the way, all this stuff can come to you. But that's why you got to be 10 toes down and Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and be constantly praying for protection and praying that the Holy Spirit does not leave you, that it stays with you, so you can be guided throughout all this stuff that's going on in these last few hours. Want to bring out this other scripture. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. And it reads, But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. See that? It's illustrating that again. All right. Comes as a thief in the night. And the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are within shall be burnt up. Talking about those nuclear missiles. Those heavens are going to pass away because it's going to be filled with nothing but fire. As it brings out, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right. And it says, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So whatever you doing on that day, if you're not being protected by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, you're going to be messed up. If you rolling up a doobie, you know what I'm saying, on that day, and you're not following the word, that's it for you. If you're out there over drinking, out there stumbling in the streets, man, you're going to be a burnt toast crisp drunk on that day. If you're out there whoremongering, messing with someone else's woman, you're going to be with your pants down, truly caught down, with fire running up in your butt. That's what's going to happen on that day. Because as it says, all these elements are going to be turned to fervent heat. So all these things are destined to happen in these last hours that's coming down the pipeline. This is Revelations chapter 3, verse 3, and it reads, remember, therefore, how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repented. Let me pause right there. So as we going out spreading this word, we are seeing, and the people that are hearing it are seeing themselves. So that's basically a two witness right there. Yourself is witnessing it, and the people as us prophets going out there on the highways, and also when y'all stumble upon our videos, all right? And some of y'all watch our videos. You're seeing, you are receiving, and you hearing this word. So you have to ask yourself, and we ask and we see if you are really holding fast to this word. And if you have truly repented. See, that's the main thing. If you have repented and turned around and you start doing this work, you could be forgiven. But it's no guarantee, because this is for the only elect. But you have a better chance than someone who's just sitting up over there in the gutter doing anything. Let me continue. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee. So as you see in these videos, these people all woke up in the morning and did not know these things was going to happen. It came as a thief in the night. That's how it came out. And since it came out like that, that's how that great day is going to be. It's going to come as a thief in the night, as it's brought out in the previous scriptures. So people need to ask yourself a very powerful question. Are you buying out this time to hear this word and to do this word? How thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repented. So it's going to be well known. This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth. Let me pause. See, by us being prophets and teachers, apostles, elders, we are watching what's going on. We are the true watchmen. We are the true people that's watching these prophecies happen. The sedition is going on. You even got people in the government that are not agreeing with all this. You got the ICE against the police. You got the people against ICE. You have all this going on. I even seen where 2 Marine sons had to escort their own mother down to the immigration just to make sure she can get her paperwork done. Because whether you have your paperwork already ready, they still snatching up people there. Showing you that they do not care, man. They do not care whatsoever. So everything is about to hit the fan. Everybody is going against everybody. That's why you have to pray without cease in these last hours, hoping that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will show mercy upon you. Let me continue. Well, let me just read it all again in whole. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Our garments is going to be this word. All right? If we keep our garments clean and holy, basically, we are doing our very best to keep ourselves in God's eye of mercy. We won't be the ones being found naked, because there's a lot of people that's going to be naked out on these streets. It's going to be men grabbing women, ripping their clothes off. They're going to be found naked. You're going to have men getting beat up, people stealing their Jordans, stealing their Nikes, stealing their clothes off their back, stealing their vehicles. They're going to be found naked. It goes both ways. And your children too. Because people are going to be trying to protect theirs. Their children might need some clothes, might need some food. It's going to get to the part when stuff is getting so, after they done, going in the streets and burning up everything, people got to eat. People got to eat. And once all these, and once the truckers start getting messed with, imagine that. You got truckers that we already had something happen not too long ago with a trucker. He did an illegal turn, killed a whole family in Florida. Imagine when these ICE start messing with those people. Now food ain't gonna be delivered. And I already said this before it even happened. I said, wait till they go door to door. And it happened. That's showing proof that I know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to put light solely on me, because there's other brothers that said it too. But this is bound to happen, though, in these last few hours. This is the book of Psalms 91, and we're going to read 1 through 4. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowl and from the nuisance pestilence. See, that's another thing that's coming down. They're already saying it's a new type of disease out here, that people are having problems breathing. Verse 4, He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth. What is His truth? This word shall be thy shield and buckler. So we have to look at this. What's really going on? We, just as it talks as the buckler, we gotta fasten ourselves to this Bible. We can't let it leave our side while we still have it, because it's gonna come a time it's gonna be snatched all away. It's gonna be snatched away. We gotta try to remember these verses. You might not remember per se where they're at, but you know them. Because that's what you're going to need to help you get by. To try to remember these verses. Trying to, while you might be down on the ground, chained up and shackled, you might be looking eye to eye with another person you might know. And you might say, hey, remember this verse. Or you might be saying that verse. Just to keep yourself from going crazy. Or for protection. Because we got ICE agents raping women. That's going down. All this stuff is going to keep going down. This place is circling the drain and it's not going to stop. So I hope that this lesson was edifying to all the Akim. Shalom.